Good afternoon. I am Laura Jacobson, and this is the CamVox Times special news segment. We are joined again by Dr. Julius Taka, our political analyst for the CPDM USA Campaign Task Force under the leadership of Madam Ya Patience Tamfu, CPDM USA Section President and head of the CPDM USA Campaign Task Force for the re-election of President Paul Biya. Over to you, Dr. Taka.
Thank you, Laura. This episode will highlight how a vote for Paul Biya is a vote for culture, heritage, and national identity. In 1982, when President Paul Biya first assumed office, Cameroon's cultural richness was known but not yet fully celebrated or promoted as a driver of national unity and development. Our diverse traditions, more than 250 ethnic groups, vibrant artistic expressions, and deep spiritual practices were often seen only as local identities. Little infrastructure existed to preserve cultural heritage, and few policies linked culture to national development. President Biya understood that a country without culture is a country without soul. He recognized that culture is not just about dances and festivals, it is the foundation of unity, pride, and identity. From the beginning of his leadership, he positioned culture as an essential pillar of Cameroon's national journey. Over the years, under his guidance, cultural promotion has expanded to every corner of the country. Festivals like the Ngondo of the Sawa, the Nyem-Nyem of the Mbum, the Nguon of the Bamoun, and the Lela of the Bali Nyonga have received official recognition and support. These are not just celebrations, they are reminders that Cameroon's diversity is a strength, not a weakness. Museums and cultural institutions have been created or reinforced. The National Museum in Yaoundé, transformed from the old presidential palace, now houses treasures of Cameroon's past, open to citizens and visitors alike. Regional museums in Foumban, Limbe, and Garoua preserve local traditions while sharing them with the world. These spaces ensure that our children grow up knowing the richness of their heritage. UNESCO Recognition has also been secured for several sites: the Mandara Mountains, the Bamoun Sultanate's cultural treasures, and traditional practices like the Bikutsi dance are now internationally recognized. This global attention has not only elevated Cameroon's image, but has also opened avenues for tourism, research, and cultural diplomacy. President Biya has also invested in infrastructure for culture. Cultural centers have been established in cities and towns, offering training in music, arts, crafts, and theater. These centers empower young people to channel their creativity into productive careers. Artisans, sculptors, musicians, and filmmakers have benefited from state support, turning creativity into industry. The film sector, for example, has grown significantly, with Cameroonian films reaching continental and international audiences. Sports and culture have often been tied together. Major stadiums and sports festivals are also cultural spaces where Cameroonians showcase their music, dance, and fashion. The African Cup of Nations, hosted in Cameroon in 2021, was not just a football tournament, it was a showcase of Cameroonian hospitality, artistry, and unity. Culture has been a tool for national unity. In a country with such diversity, it could have been a source of division. Instead, President Biya used cultural promotion to build bridges. Bilingualism, recognized and institutionalized, ensures that both English and French cultures flourish together. Cultural festivals bring together groups from across the nation to celebrate side by side. The message is clear. We are one people with many colors, united by our shared heritage. Human stories illustrate this legacy. A young artist in Douala whose paintings now hang in international galleries. A filmmaker in Bamenda whose work highlights both tradition and modernity. A craftsman in Foumban whose masks are sought by collectors worldwide. A cultural troupe in Garoua whose performances now tour internationally. These individuals carry Cameroon's culture across borders, telling our story to the world. President Biya has also understood culture's diplomatic power. Through cultural exchanges, Cameroon has strengthened ties with other nations. Cameroonian musicians, artists, and scholars are ambassadors who showcase the resilience, creativity, and beauty of our people. In 1982, Cameroon's culture was vibrant but under-recognized. In 2025, it is a force of unity, diplomacy, and economic opportunity. President Biya has preserved traditions while encouraging modern creativity. He has given Cameroonians the pride of identity and the tools to share it with the world. That is why on October 12th, Cameroonians must vote to continue this journey. The vote for President Paul Biya is the vote for culture, heritage, and national identity. Back to you, Laura.
Thank you, Dr. Taka. That concludes today's episode. Be sure to stay with us throughout this special series by liking, commenting, and subscribing below. I'm Laura Jacobson, and this is the CamVox Times Daily News. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Allez, allez, allez les lions, bravo, soyez toujours champions, vous atteindrez